掌声！谢谢，再次感谢我们的演员们。街舞早已是活力成都的闪亮城市名片，自由热血、潮力满格，浸润着这座城市的年轻态度，就像三人篮球一样，起源街头，超酷热血。大家也看到了，即将要登场的是充满我们未来感的机器人街舞合体秀。 律动豪情。
Next up, a futuristic robot dance show. It shows the innovation and energy of Chengdu. So please welcome this special dancer with warm applause.
亲爱的朋友们，你们的掌声在哪儿呢？让我们有请特别的舞者。 顶级的赛事离不开最优秀的运动员们。接下来把麦交给我们的赛事 MC， 让我们有请本次参赛的球队依次入场。
好的，接下来让我们欢迎本次参赛的球队。Now let's welcome the teams。欢迎来自蒙古的乌兰巴托亚马逊队 （Ulaanbaatar Amazons, Mongolia）。来自荷兰的阿姆斯特丹队 （Amsterdam, Netherlands）。澳大利亚队 （Australia）。欢迎波兰队 （Poland）。德国队 （Germany）。日本队 （Japan）。菲律宾队 （Philippines）。美国队 （United States of America）。蒙古队 （Mongolia）。新西兰队 （New Zealand）。来自波兰的华沙队 （Warsaw, Poland）。来自新加坡的狮城队 （Lion City, Singapore）。巴西队 （Brazil）。来自中国的北京队 （Beijing, China）。来自中国的燕京队 （Yanjing, China）。以及中国队 （China）。来自塞尔维亚的乌布队 （UB from Serbia）。来自美国的迈阿密队 （Miami, USA）。来自塞尔维亚的利曼队 （Liman, Serbia）。来自德国的天际线队 （Skyliners, Germany）。来自比利时的安特卫普队 （Antwerp, Belgium）。来自加拿大的多伦多队 （Toronto, Canada）。来自蒙古的乌兰巴托 MMC 能源队 （Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy, Mongolia）。来自法国的波尔多队 （Bordeaux, France）。来自日本的品川队 （Shinakawa, Japan）。来自日本的筑波队 （Tsukuba, Japan）。来自中国的德兴队 （Beijing, China）。来自中国的上海队 （Shanghai, China）。
再次欢迎各位运动员来到我们美丽的成都，现场的各位观众朋友们以及球迷朋友们，让 用现场最热情的呐喊和掌声，欢迎所有的运动员，好吗
Welcome our athletes to Chengdu.
谢谢。接下来，让我们欢迎出席今天开幕式的各位领导和嘉宾入场。
Next, let's welcome the leaders and distinguished guests.
接下来，请许我们非常荣幸的为各位介绍出席今天开幕式的各位领导和嘉宾，他们分别是
Now let me introduce the leader and the guests. They are
国际篮联三人篮球赛事副总干事伊格纳西奥·索里亚诺先生，欢迎您。
Mr. Ignacio Soriano, FIBA 3x3 Head of Events and Partnerships.
中国篮球协会竞赛部部长肖洪安先生，欢迎您。
Mr. Xiao Hong'an, Director of the Competition Department of Chinese Basketball Association.
四川省体育局副局长陈新东先生，欢迎您。
Mr. Chen Xingdong, Deputy Director of the Sichuan Provincial Sports Bureau.
成都市体育局局长王毅先生，欢迎您。
Mr. Wang Yi, Director General of the Chengdu Municipal Sports Bureau.
成都高新区教育体育局局长蔡华红先生，欢迎您。
Mr. Cai Huahong, Director of the Education and the Sports Bureau of Chengdu High-Tech Zone.
四川省篮球协会副主席、成都市篮球协会会长赵瑜先生，欢迎您。
Mr. Zhao Yu, Vice Chairman of Sichuan Basketball Association, President of the Chengdu Basketball Association.
让我们再次以热烈的掌声对各位领导嘉宾的莅临表示诚挚的欢迎和衷心的感谢，欢迎各位。
Thanks for coming.
女士们、先生们，请全体起立，奏唱中华人民共和国国歌。
Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of People's Republic of China. 请坐。 Please be seated.
接下来，让我们以热烈的掌声，有请成都高新区教育体育局局长蔡华红致欢迎词。
With a warm applause, let's welcome Mr. Cai Huahong to deliver the welcome speech.
尊敬的英格拉萨索里亚先生，各位领导、各位来宾、各位运动员、教练员、裁判员以及球迷朋友们，大家晚上好！今夜我们再次相聚在成都高新区交子音乐广场，共同迎来2026国际篮联三人篮球成都大师赛的盛大开幕。首先，我谨代表成都高新区向国际篮联多年来的信任与支持表示最衷心的感谢，向中国篮协以及所有为赛事付出辛勤努力的工作人员、志愿者们致以诚挚的敬意，向来自世界各地的优秀运动员、裁判员以及全球线上线下的球迷朋友们表示热烈的欢迎。从2016年到2026年，国际篮联三人篮球赛事已在成都这片乐土上走过11年。我们从一个挑战赛起步，一路走到今天，成都成为亚洲首个举办过全部4种国际篮球三人篮球赛事的城市，也率先实现了大师赛与女子赛合并办赛。正如格拉斯先生所期盼的，我们正一步步走向那个美好的20年之约。体育是一座城市的活力所在，赛事是我们看世界的窗口。这些年， 办赛迎城兴业惠民，把顶级的篮球赛事带到大家身边。3人篮球速度快，对抗强，充满激情，它让城市更年轻，也推动了文体女商融合发展。每一次哨响，每一个绝杀，每一座奖杯，都已刻进了成都建设世界体育名城的足迹里。2026年，我们心怀感恩，也充满期待。接下来，成都高安区会继续深化与国际篮联的合作，把赛事办得更好，让名赛带动名赛，让更多人在家门口就能享受高水平的篮球盛宴，让运动成为生活的新风尚。最后，祝所有运动员赛出水平，赛出风采，赛出友谊。祝各队取得理想成绩，也祝球迷朋友们尽情享受这场顶级对决，感受篮球带来的快乐与感动。谢谢大家。
Thank you. Thanks for your wonderful speech.
谢谢，再次感谢蔡先生的精彩致辞。接下来，让我们有请伊格纳肖先生向成都颁发世界3人篮球突出贡献城市奖牌。
Now let's welcome Mr. Ignacio to present the Medal of FIBA 3x3 Outstanding Contribution City to Chengdu.
让我们有请成都市体育局局长王毅先生代表成都市接受这项殊荣。
Let's invite Mr. Wang Yi to accept the honorable award on behalf of the city of Chengdu.
谢谢，再次感谢两位。亲爱的观众朋友们、女士们、先生们，蓉城烟火盛放，篮球热血沸腾。成都是深耕3人篮球的运动沃土，以运动赋能城市活力，早已成为FIBA 3人篮球标杆之城。潮流运动与天府文化相融，竞技精神与蓉城魅力共生。巅峰对决即刻起航，此刻全球的目光齐聚成都，激动人心的时刻即将正式到来。让我们掌声有请各位领导嘉宾向前一步，一步至我们的启动区，共同开启我们的启动装置，以篮球之名赴蓉城之约，正式拉开本次比赛的精彩帷幕。
Ladies and gentlemen, now please join us in anticipation. Let's welcome all leaders to the stage. They will kick off the event.
接下来有请各位嘉宾共同向前一步，同时也请省体育局副局长陈兴东先生为我们宣布开幕。
我宣布，2026国际篮联3人篮球成都大师赛及女子系列赛开赛。
谢谢，再次感谢各位领导和各位嘉宾。接下来也请各位领导和嘉宾，还有我们的运动员朋友们共同合影留念。
Thank you again to all leaders, guests, and athletes. Let's take a group photo to record this wonderful moment.
好，接下来请大家共同看向我们的官方摄影师。谢谢。再次感谢各位，此时此刻，2026国际篮联3人篮球成都大师赛及女子系列赛正式开幕，也让我们共同期待运动员们在赛场上的精彩表现。请运动员们退场，也请我们各位领导嘉宾共同移步至观赛区，观看接下来的比赛。
Please all athletes exit the venue. Distinguished leaders and guests, please proceed to the viewing area to watch the upcoming matches. Thank you for your cooperation.
也让我们全场的球迷共同来期待接下来精彩的比赛。
Asia for Wiley coming through late and clutch in the games. It was Michaela Williams who picked up the MVP award, but now we got the men to sort out. Pool play continues for 6 more 10-minute sprints here from Jazzy Music Square. And we start things off with Pool D, where the Skyliners, after coming in second at the opener just last week, have their backs on the ropes. They took an L to start their campaign to Antwerp. It was a 16-19 loss for the Germans in the blue threads. They bring a new ad. If you were just tuning in, Attila Demeter, the Hungarian national team player in years past, member of SG Marina Bay as well on the pro circuit, joins them to replace the injured Leon Verteeg. Update on Verteeg's injury is that he might be back this year. An ankle break for him. Demeter is joined by Kevin Bryant, their leading scorer in that loss to Antwerp. A 6-point outing for him. Nicholas Kropp and Stefan Kojic are going to have to provide some more scoring for the Skyliner squad if they want to come away with a win here. Losing this means they are done.
All right, now representing Shanghai, let's welcome.
And representing Shanghai, they got the black threads on. They played last week at the opener as well. And they are here and now ready to get going again. Team Shanghai coming as a 5th seed. 6th in that Utsunomiya opener a week ago with a 1-2 record. They go out. It is Batman with Yuanbo Zhu and Xingdiu Wu. And there's the offensive weapon. Bully ball, Cam Forte, 8.3 rebounds a game, 6.7 points per game in that opener, where they lost in the quarterfinals. They're looking for a better result in front of a home crowd. Las Manas got a fresh cut. He has no hair. What happened to it? He's trying to look like Cam Forte out here. Anyway, Shanghai, the stat I noticed was that they were very low in rebounds per game at the opener. They averaged, again, with Forte averaging over 8, they averaged only 13 boards a game. They need to do better than that. Some defense might be needed as well. Notice the dope unis on the Skyliners as Nicholas Kropp gets ready to get going. These uniforms are co-designed with the teams. So the Skyliners rock the blue stripes. And then on the back of the jersey, it's not fairly noticeable, but you can see the Skyliners name on the back of those guys' jerseys. I think it's a dope concept, having teams involved in designing their own outfits to represent on the World Tour. Shout out to DJ Lass on the spins. And of course, MC Noah Lazarus on the mic. These teams met up once last year. That was a win for the Skyliners, and a resounding one at that, 21-10. Different team this time around for Shanghai as they take a lot of the Chongming players from last year. And it's game time. We are ready for these last 6 10-minute sprints to get pool play sorted. Kropp. Oh, delivering like DHL to start the game. Kropp with a quiet first game of action. Although he might have had the loudest point in the entire tournament with a Yam and Augustine, but he only had 2 after averaging 8 early. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They don't even let me finish my words. A spree of 2s to start the game here. Las Manas separates. He avoids the long arms of Kropp. And Kojic sprays the place as well. Forte bully balled straight through the chest of Bryant. And that ends on an offensive foul. Chef Koya is out there now for the Skyliners. He's got the rock in hand. Trying to go at Las Manas. Koya against Forte, steps into a 2-piece. That is number 2 for the chef. The man is cooking some Tavapi. Stefan Kojic with a throwback performance. Splash, and that is his 4th point of the game.
我所上海，你们所胸切，要不要得？来，准备，上海，上海，
Forte!
上海，漂亮。
We usually see that left hand hook, but Forte this time around makes sure to get his point. Bang out. Bully ball on a rack attack. Crop left open. Dust into place. And the Skyliners look like a different squad out here. Barely hit any twos in their first game, and they are shooting the lights out in Chengdu. 4 twos, 8 points. Kojic and Krop are getting it done. Wu here loses the rock. Demeter. And Attila finds Krop. Oh. A little bit too much on the pass. Kojic loses it out of bounds. Las Manas. Him and Forte link up it again. You know where this is going. Well, Brian holds up. 2nd attempt for Forte. No good. 3rd attempt blocked by Demeter. The Skyliners are sending 2 people at Cam Forte. First, Brian holds up a couple times. Then Demeter flies in there, pokes it out of bounds. Wu to Forte. Back to Wu on the drive. And again, it's Brian breaking up the play. He is everywhere on defense. Brian's got his imprints all over this game. This one a foul. It'll send Wu to the stripe. Wu last week in the opener averaged 3 points a game. I'd like to see a little bit more out of him. He is the guy that gets him going on defense. Not that time around. Here's Wu. And again, a foul by Bryant. Thought he got a clean poke at the Wilson. This is what makes Nick Krop such a danger. A versatile offensive player. A hybrid, so to speak. Can handle the rock, can screen, can shoot as well. You know who else can shoot? Carlos Las Manas, but not on that possession. Here goes Krop. Cross in, right to left, the layup, Zhu holds up. Extends his arms. Now it's back to bully ball. Bryant takes a dive. Referee's not going for it. Him and Forte getting tangled up underneath the basket. Meanwhile, play continues. Koya to the corner. KB. And Forte again just off the mark. A couple of misses that you usually don't see from Bully Bald. He's usually finishing his shots at a higher percentage. This time, well, that was a make. Straight through Bryant. And that little lefty floater. Skyliners, though, fighting to stay alive in the tournament. They are up by 5. Kojic wants to change that and add to it. Demeter this time. Not enough height on that pass. Couldn't quite get it to KB. And Krop wants another one. That is a technical foul for flopping.
That will be a technical foul on Team Skyliner.
We've seen a couple of those today. I guess a point of emphasis in this tournament, as they don't want players to take a dive after a 2-ball. Krop this time around shoots it, gets hit, and he'll give Las Manas a chance from the stripe. Forte loses it. Not his best game so far. A couple of missed shots and a turnover here. Attila. KLM. Slow steps. Vintage Las Manos on the take there. The man's crafty. Attila almost loses it. Forte, no defense on Kojic. You don't want to leave that man alone. Third two-piece for the chef. Oh, Krop, take that home. Go away. Kojic again, no. Krop has it. Krop on the drive. They go straight at Forte, and Krop scores again. The Skyliners are attacking Camp Forte, but you know what? Wu joins the two-party.
All right, TV timeout. 来，我们再次看一下镜头，我们准备。来，我们做一个
TV timeout in a high-scoring affair here. It's Carlos Las Manos to lead Shanghai with 4. Wu with the last poke. He joins the deep end. And we got a famous rapper in the house. Psy P and his girl sitting courtside.
All right, after a short break, game begins.
Wu. Forte's open. Gets it on the block. Tries to go at Attila. Wu cutting. Nuh-uh. Forte there. He's got his teammates back. Shanghai right back into it. It's a 3-point game. We're nearing the halfway mark. It's interesting to see that the Skyliners have just made a point out of attacking Forte. They're going at him with screens. They're going at him with drives. Meanwhile, if you see the QR code in the right bottom of your screen, get in the game with us. Make sure to scan it for the standings. And also to go and join us in some games, get your picture on the big board, win some prizes. Krop. 4 on the shot clock. Forte takes his cookies. Oh no, Forte sends Krop flying. That's why they call him bully ball. Offensive foul now on Bryant, who's just racking up fouls left and right. Look at bully ball. Weight room.
6 fouls already on Team Skyliners.
He had Krop's head spinning. Warning for delay of game. Krop didn't wait long enough to poke at the Wilson there. Zhu. Crowd on their feet. Zhu with 2 hands. So Shanghai, after being down by 5, they fight all the way back. Krop looks at a 2. Nicholas is bringing the gifts. Forte wants one. Difficult look for Cam. And his team is still chasing the Skyliners, who have set the place ablaze. I don't think they've scored from 1. 14.72s for the Skyliners. And all Shanghai has to do is go to the basket. That's been working for them. Kojic. Oh, the chef. A vintage Kojic game. He's got 7. KLM. Looked at one. Sidesteps. No space. Wu now. He takes a step back. Xingliu, no. Forte, yes. And Kojic wants to challenge. Kojic wants to challenge the shot clock, which could mean this is wiped off. If that shot didn't leave Xingliu Wu's hands when the yellow bar on the shot clock light on the basket went on, it'll mean this score is wiped off. For now, it'll say 15-13. Wu, uh-oh, that's close. Nope. This will be waved off. Look at that. Yellow bar is the mark. It is still in his hands when the yellow bar hit, and it hit 0 and the yellow bar came up. Good challenge by Koyich, it seems like. Let's see what the referees do with it. They get the same angles we're seeing in our screens. Nope. There we go. Challenge is won. Score wiped off. We go back to a 3-point game. 4:19 on the clock. The Skyliners are up. They got their backs on the ropes, however. They need a win here. If not, their campaign in Chengdu ends in pool play. Koyich. Some frustration with Koyich. He thought Krop was going to be moving. Krop had some other plans. Lasmanis left alone from the Yenleo logo. Can't do that to KLM. We're getting some vintage stuff here. Lasmanis with a good one. Shanghai expend their 5th foul. But Carlos Lasmanis has got 6 for his squad. Looking a lot more spry than last week. Maybe it's the lost hairs. Left all that weight behind, and now he's gunning for it. His team trailing by 1.
Hey, that was good.
Just under 4 minutes to go, but this game looks like it might not make it to the end of regulation.
All right, after a short break.
It has the looks of a tight one, that's for sure. Koyich around Forte, gets hit, and woo! Floating like Cloud9 on that block. How did he stay up in the air? Xingryu Skywalker gets his team in possession. Forte wastes it with a missed shot, showing frustration as well. Wu pokes it out. Xingryu Wu hangs in the air like a meditation master and smacks that away. Koyich now 3 on the shot clock. A foul called. Kevin Bryant on the floor. I think that is going to be a 7th on Shanghai. Never mind, that's a 6th. I was too fast with it. Koyich from behind the 3x3 logo. That's a money ball shot. Wu going at Koya. Wu, no. Forte's upset. He wanted to rock. Didn't get it. Give it to Koyich. The chef is cooking. KB, yes. And the Skyliners are 3 away from game. Shanghai in pursuit. Lasmanis loses Krop on the floor. Oh no, KLM. A make by Forte after that. But it was the double cross by Lasmanis. First he crossed, and then he crossed Nick's ankles. Krop, though, he attempts a shot from range. Lasmanis is open underneath the basket, not cleared. No clear on that. Man. Koyich is working on a 9-piece special. Orders up for the chef with a Michelin star dish so far. He continues. Takes it at Forte. Wanted a foul there. It'll be out of bounds off Shanghai. 3.7 left. Koya says, I want the check. So it's Koya against Wu. Steps into another one. Koyich unconscious with it. He can't miss. Wu over Koyich. No. Skyliners got game point, 20-15. Give it to the chef, please. Krop wants to take it himself. That is it. That is it for the Skyliners. It is Krop to deliver the kill shot. And the Skyliners keep their hopes of continuation in this tournament alive with a victory over Shanghai. And Koyich Stefan Kojic throws it back. The third leading scorer in World Tour history was crafty in an arts class in this one. He could not miss. 11 big ones for the chef, and his team takes a W. They'll end their pool play campaign 1-1, and they'll have to wait out the result of Antwerp and Shanghai, who will meet up later. You enjoy the moving pictures in this one, as this was, well, interesting. As you see Forte put on the wrong color jersey. Anyway, a good game to start the second session of action here. Stick and stay here as we continue Pool C action with Lehman and Toronto. The sun is down and the lights are bright here in Chengdu on Jiaozi Square in a filled out venue as we look to round out pool play over the next 5-10 minute sprints, and you can hear the whimsical tunes. It's Lehman who come out after getting the best of Tsukuba. True to style, they separated late in the game. Got 8 out of new ad, George Simeonovic. The other new ad, Milivojevic, had a 5-piece in his first ever action in Lehman Blue. He's joined by Dusan Popovic, aka Depo, and of course, the DRE, Andrea Milutinovic. Lehman come in with the most momentum out of anybody after winning the opener at Utsunomiya last week. They face off with the artists formerly known as Lugano. The athletes, I should say, formerly known as Lugano. Now dressed in white and some Canadian maple leaves. T. Toronto get a World Tour team, and they get Vervoort as well. Thibaut, must-see TV, the former Antwerp and Fujian sharpshooter on the roster for Toronto. A big signing in the offseason. He's joined by Carlos Ezati, who played for Lugano for the first half of the 2025 season, of course. Bikram Nijit Gill, the bearded king, and Wes Moteni as well. And he's working on that beard for Gill. I don't think the barbershop skills should be left off the court. This team qualified here by winning the Bangkok stop on the 3x3 Super Premier in March. And again, they carry on from what Lugano left off. Lugano, a good year in 2025, won a Masters. West got his first one. Stefan Milivojevic was still on Partizan back then. The Gladiator, looking to make an impact in his first Lehman appearance. Another one of those big splashy signings in the offseason after Partizan fell apart. He joins Lehman and just throws it down. Thibaut Vervoort has played one tournament with Toronto in the FIBA 3x3 Pro Circuit here in 26. Was the Shibuya Challenger, where they came in 7th. And let's just say his debut wasn't great. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well. Matter of fact, his team from 2-point range in 3 games went 6 for 54. That is 11% for the people of you that can do quick maths. I wrote it down. I don't have to do quick maths. 11% from range. They're going to look to improve on that because this team's built on grit, on grind, but also matching size inside and shooting from the outside. They have a tough task ahead of them as Lehman is unbeaten in 6 World Tour games in 26. The DRE out to the Gladiator. Shares it. Simeonovic with the finish, and Lehman get a quick score.
On top.
For Vort, working on the screening game. You can already tell there's going to be some 2s in this game. I don't think I need to tell you all that. But in case you're tuning in for the first time, Toronto will shoot, but Lehman shoots, and they don't have any blanks on him. A 3-zip start for the boys in blue. For Vort, float game. And that is kept in bounds somehow by Dr. Dre. Andrea Milutinovic saves it. It ends up a miss for Vort.
Handling. Kicks it to King West.
For Vort, a look at things. Must-see TV. He's starting this World Tour year off right, at least. That challenger might have been some growing pains still. Big Gill to the basket. Floaty off the glass.
And a quick floater.
And it's 3-3 just like that.
3-3. We tied like shoelaces.
Thibault for Vort in his first Toronto action on the World Tour. He gets his first 2-point shot, or second, rather, to go down.
Elbow hands it off.
Screen and roll action. Andrea looking at Zesati.
Out the pick.
Andrea
Space.
can't get the second one.
Off the rim.
For those of you that have watched the America Cup, you might have seen Carlos Zesati in action for Team Mexico. Must-see TV off balance. It doesn't matter. This is why you have to tune in to this guy.
5-3.
Thibault with a quick 4 points to get his team ahead. Off balanced, hanging in the air, defense draped all over him. But this is a plus level shot maker when he's on fire. Depo's on the floor. Simeonovic patient with it. Milivojevic gets it down to the semi truck, and that patience is not paying off. It took way too long to develop that play. And that 12-second shot clock comes at you fast.
Half the court, half the time. 12 seconds on a shot clock. Sounds about right. King West.
Zesati off the handoff. He will pull the trigger. West with the board. And they also take too long. Toronto does.
Not enough time.
So a couple of shot clock violations here. I implore you, by the way, to hit us with a like and a subscribe here on YouTube. Of course, hit us up on socials at FIBA3x3, at FIBA3x3,
5-3.
and at 3x3WT. Melly.
Off the back of the rim.
Rebounding game might be going Toronto's way. They are one of the taller teams in the field. They got King West underneath. He kicks it. A bearded King now. King to King connection. And it's Big Gill to finish it off. Now he has to deal with Simeonovic. Milivojevic right past the defense. Overshoots that layup by a lot.
No good.
Didn't know if he was going to pass or score. It ended up Toronto ball. For Vort. Hesitates. Another fadeaway. And West dominating the glass right now. West, not the youngest of players anymore. He's been on the tour for so long, but look at him.
Whistle.
All right, TV timeout.
So Molteni will get fouled. And we'll get a TV timeout.
Open your mouth.
A 7-3 lead for Toronto over the hottest team in 3x3, that is Lehman. They've been more physical than the Serbians. They've dominated the glass. And they are up because of it. We'll see if they can hold on to that lead. I mentioned Wes's age, and I want to be respectful about this. The man is 39, but he looks 26. I'm not sure how he does it. Gill.
Gill. Offline. Popovic with the board.
Andrea Milutinovic.
Milutinovic.
Hasn't scored much in the tournament. 2 points per so far. He's got 2 this one. And it's Depot bringing it home.
Miss off the miss with the putback, Popovic.
Toronto keep it moving.
No good.
And a double foul underneath the basket. So both teams bringing a lot of physicality here. The referees have finally seen enough. The pushing and shoving needs to stop underneath the basket. 2 fouls each only, though. For Vort. That's a couple of 2 pieces to his name. It's the DRE leading Lehman.
Milutinovic, back to Milutinovic.
Milutinovic sidesteps, hounded by Cesati. How?
Drake.
How, Drake?
To play. A little double clutch.
A miracle shot by Milutinovic.
Come under pressure.
Vort tries one off one leg.
Can't hit it.
We are getting some wild, wild shots in this one. Offensive foul on Toronto. But how, Dre? Good offense beats good defense.
7-5, Toronto.
Might have to pray a little bit to get it done. Milutinovic puts on the afterburners. This is something the man can do. The Gladiator can get to the rack. He can put pressure on the rim. He's got the speed and he's got the athleticism, and now he's got the quick hands. Sime Unovic, the Sime truck, can't get it to go. 2 ball off the mark, back to Toronto, swing it around. Zesati. Scoop-de-doop and the foul for Carlos Zesati. The man is all arms and legs. And he uses them to his advantage on this possession. According to my podcast partner in crime, Vince Chang, this man meditates before every game. He calls him the Mexican monk.
Free throw.
I think we might have to check with him whether that's a good nickname or not. By the way, if you haven't listened to that podcast, at Word on the Streets, replace the E's with 3s as Sime Unovic will get it 2 to go down.
8-8, and we're exactly at the halfway mark. 5 minutes remaining in the game.
It's Georgia with the range and the touch. He is such a versatile offensive player. Score in the paint, he can screen, he can drive at you, and he can shoot it as well. So far, that ad is working out. He has 11 in the tournament.
On the ball, the bearded king hands it off.
Vort lobs it into Big Gill. Oh, uh-oh.
Gill missed the first
Oh, no, not again. Gill short on both. And Lehman working around really quick. West can't get to it. So it's Popovic to finish it off. Lehman now pick up a lead. They were down 7-3. They go up 9-8. West, nothing there for Vort from way out. That is the furthest you can shoot from. But a disjointed possession from Toronto follows this make by Dusan Popovic. So the men in blue will take it back.
Check ball.
And now it's the DRE.
Short. Oh, nice hustle. On a whistle.
They want to check, I believe, the shot clock. I do believe that Wilson hit the rim, though. And while the cameraman at his baseline was launched off of his chair, apparently he is okay. That might be the most dangerous position on the court. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes or on his chair. High post look for Liman, and Simeonovic takes it straight at the king. The semi-truck earned his nickname within one tournament for a reason. Vervoort with a lot of air on the ball. All rim, no net. A carrying violation called on Simeonovic, who tried to split the defense. Another tight contest. It's been a day filled with close games. We are 7 down. And we got 5 to go, including this one, before we know which 8 teams will move into the knockout rounds tomorrow with a chance at the second Masters crown of 2026. A young season, but a highly entertaining one so far. Vervoort losing everyone. Kickball with Simeonovic. That jab pick by Vervoort was quite something. He shook the whole place. He had me looking left, and he went right. Zisati pressured. Big Gill now on the baseline. Back to Zisati. This is where Liman shines. Simeonovic, same spot, same result. Big shot for the semi-truck. Toronto not able to match the offensive output of Liman. And now are forced to foul. Simeonovic gets wide open, and everybody just leaves him after that hustle play. And he knocks down another 2-ball. And is again leading the way for a Liman squad that is very happy to have deployed his services, I'll tell you that. I talked to their coach last week, and he said, man, Georgia found a way to score it every time we needed it. And I don't know how. And he does it again. 6 in the game, 14 on the tournament for Simeonovic, who will now take a well-earned rest. And with the physicality of this game, you have to think that plays into Liman's favor. They like to play a grind and grit style, and they get enough shots to go down to get you late in the games. We saw it against Tsukuba, where they separated in the last 3 or so minutes. We are there with Toronto, although must-see TV is just attempting some craziness. Some craziness. And a foul on the floor now. Some frustration by Vervoort. He felt like he got fouled on that one-legged shot. He will head to the bench. Referee Talasainen is telling him to calm down. He gives him a warning for behavior, but tries to talk to him first. I like that. Solving things with words first. A warning issued, so Vervoort will have to keep his mouth shut from now on, or at least be nice about it if he says something. Milutinov to Simeonovic. And he continues to pour it on. Zisati can't save it in bounds, and it will be Liman ball. So first it's the offense, and then he follows it up with some defense. Simeonovic all by his lonesome. Another one, yes! The man is behind the arc like a lightning wizard. That's a gaming reference for all y'all nerds out there. The Saudi has not had the best game of his career, I'll tell you that. 1 point for the Mexican. Simeonovic separates, gets it down to Milivojevic. And the new guys connect for Liman. And all of a sudden, and like we said, Liman likes to separate late. It is 16-8. It was an 8-8 game. And it's an 8-zip run for the Serbians, who now look to go 2-0. Great pass from Simeonovic. We saw some of that the ball handling and playmaking chops when he played for Taipei Wanbao last year, but that team was rarely featured on the World Tours. Now he's playing underneath the big lights. And Liman get another stop. The physicality and the discipline of their defense is incredible. At the opener last week, they kept teams to 12.4 points per game. They only got to the 21-point mark 2 times out of their 5 contests. So that was a true defensive masterclass. Oh my goodness, Depot missed the layup, but a touch pass was beautifully executed. Vervoort. The spacing for Toronto is a little bit off. Vervoort was looking for somebody to roll to the basket. Big Gill was looking for Pop. Must-see TV after starting the game with 2 quick twos. Has not made another shot. Sasadi, he'll attempt one. That's off the mark as well. Toronto are left without options against the physical defense that Liman's employing. They cannot find anything but off-balance twos. And now Liman's winning the battle of the boards as well over the last couple of minutes. Simeonovic, look at that! Have you ever seen a semi-truck be sneaky? I have not until this moment in life. The misdirection, and he trucks to the basket for a 2-handed yam. 9-point lead. Toronto finally get a score. But we're under a minute, and the writing's on the wall. Milivojevic, 2 balls up. Depot with the board. Milivojevic around the king is fouled on the play. The score will not count. That came after the whistle. So Milivojevic, after the 6th foul in Toronto, can get his team to 18 points. Time heavily in their favor. Toronto, at this point, probably just getting ready for that matchup with Tsukuba. Vort with the baby yam.
One-handed jam.
Milutinovic, good looking shot. It trickles in. So Milutinovic now has 3. Toronto get a bucket. Milutinovic from the corner could end it with a 2. It looked like it was good, but off the mark. West, no. 2 seconds ago, West tries to score. It will not go, but it does not matter. Liman squeezed Toronto on their way to a 19-11 win. Milutinovic with the last bucket. He ends up with 5 points. The big one, though, for Liman, George Simeonovic. You can see him on your screen right there. 10 points. Double figures for George as he gets his team to 2-0 on day 1 here in Chengdu. They will headline their Pool C and will move into the knockout brackets. Toronto will have a play-in game left with Tsukuba to close the day's action. We'll know who moves on after that. Enjoy the moving pictures. We'll get things turned around. Ulaanbaatar lace them up after sneaking a win over Miami. They'll face off with Awa in 5 minutes. This is how the pools look. After 2 rounds of action, we know Ub and Liman will move on. The other 2 pools still very much undecided, with Miami at a 1-1 record. That will matter in the next game coming up, as that pool will be decided after this game.
All right, coming up next, we got Team Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy.
The Mongolians for Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy come in with a 1-0 record.
And now, representing
They were down big against Miami throughout the game. It was 11-5 at one point. Miami got up 19-16 again, but the Mongolians closed it out on a 5-1 run. Dulgun Enkbat got it to 20-20, and then it was Enkbatar on Ulaanbaatar with a flip shot in the last second that prevented overtime and got the Mongolians the win. Their new ad shined. Norris Miezes in that game was spectacular, shooting from the outside and distributing the rock as well. Durkanyam Davasamu played a good game too. He had 6, Miezes had 8, and they could go 2-0 here if they can just take down Shinagawa. Shinagawa's game against Miami did not go so well. They opened up today's action at 10 a.m. with a 21-16 loss. They let Miami shoot 3 of 8 from range, and they couldn't muster up anything over 1 for 5 themselves. Ruka Ohashi, the new ad, looked really, really solid with 6 points. He's joined by the legend himself, Tomoya Ochiai, Hayate Suzuki, and Vonnie Scott came over from Kanazawa. Vonnie with a quiet first game in Chengdu. 4 points only for the big Canadian. He's usually the focal point of the offense, but had to get Ohashi involved. He hit all of his shots from inside the arc, though, so I think a wise plan for Shinagawa would be to feature him more. It remains to be seen how well he will hold up against the physicality for Ulaanbaatar, though, as the Mongolians, as we know, like to grind games to a complete stop.
All right, so currently in Pool B, Ulaanbaatar MMC.
So we'll get things ready here as we look at the maze. And again, one of the biggest off-season signings. We keep saying this about people, but this is a Tokyo Olympics gold medal winner. First ever gold medal winner in 3x3 basketball we're speaking of. Hayate Suzuki on the other end. This man is a scrappy hooper. I'm telling you, I like his game. He's undersized, but he's physical. He's a wide body, and he uses it to get to the basket.
They get their chance to warm up a
And
bit.
he is going to be a big part of what Shinagawa's doing. Has been a big part of that as well in the past. They're leaning on him to get him some twos as well.
But looking at my watch, it's about that time, MC David.
It is about that time, though. It's Mongolia versus Japan. Ulaanbaatar versus Shinagawa. In a sprint to 10 minutes or 21 points to close out Pool B. We'll get you updated on what the scenarios are here in just a second.
Check ball.
Be assured if Ulaanbaatar win this game, it's them and Miami moving on. Now, if Shinagawa wins, a lot changes. The worm gives it up. There's Suzuki. Almost gets that shot up, too.
Aggressive move by Suzuki.
So Suzuki will be fouled in the act of shooting.
It'll be one shot.
Shinagawa, as mentioned last week, a part of the Utsunomiya opener. Played in the qualifying draw. Got a win, but didn't beat Taipei Wanbao. Who ended up moving into the main draw. Suzuki, Scott, Cookies took the maze to the rack. It's weird how things in life sometimes match perfectly. And I think Nars Miezes is exactly what Ulaanbaatar needs and fits their identity. In his Riga days of old, he was probably the most physical ball handler in that combination with Las Manas and Chavars, as well as Krumins. So he will not take away from the system they have in Ulaanbaatar. But Ulaanbaatar at times lacked a true leader, a true floor general, a ball handler to set up all of the action, and a shooter to get some shots up when it mattered most. Somebody that can create their own bucket, not named Dogonyam Dafasambu, who is a really good scorer from the post. But he needs some help. And Miezes fits all the things I just said and more. This is a match, I'm not saying made in heaven. That might stretch a little bit, but it fits very well so far. Nemez cutting back door. Gets Ulaanbaatar a 2-2 tie.
Foul called on Ulaanbaatar.
Foul Ulaanbaatar. That is number 2. They try to get it to Scott under the basket. He is fouled. Scott should, and I think eventually will be, the most dangerous offensive weapon that this squad has. The man is a gifted scorer, a load to handle when he puts his head down and gets to the basket. Last year, while playing for Kanazawa, in 3 events on the pro circuit, he had 30 drives. That tells me he just attacked. To quote my colleague and partner in crime, Kyle Montgomery. The man went Leroy Jenkins. So far for Shinagawa, he's trying to be a team guy. Davasambu held up by the worm. How many times have those guys clashed?
Down low,
Bonnie on the block, patient with it. Shinagawa take a 2-point lead early in the game.
Hands it off. Miezes turns the
Jesus.
corner.
Gets to the paint, and it ends up being a Davasambu free throw that Ulaanbaatar get out of this. The Mongolian men who saw their ladies teams both exit in the quarterfinals at the women's series stop. There's a whole Mongolian family thing going on here. Steve Sir here as well, the coach, of course, and recently added member to the roster. The sharpshooting legend is 43 years old, but he may be back on the pro circuit in 2026.
To the wing.
Ohashi quiet so far in his second game after leading Shinagawa in their first. There's a two-piece. You heard MC Noah Lazarus. It's good. I can't do it that well. Nuh-uh. Don't do it. Don't come in the paint with Davasamu there, Ang. But wants to add with a two-piece. Whistle on the floor, another Ulaanbaatar foul. There's some pulling and shoving going on between Ohashi and Miezes. They are going to take a look at things.
All right, referee to the scores table to review.
See if there was anything egregious. This is off ball, so I'm not quite sure of the rulings. I need some of my referee friends to chime in. Maybe they can tell me. Here's Scott, who gets hit in the grill piece. Doesn't get a call. He's on the bench right now, frustrated, being talked to by Suzuki. So both teams will go to the sides as referee Donald Quinn is trying to figure out what all happened there. Now both referees looking at the replay. Curious to see what they are looking at. I think they're looking at angles for Miez's swipe. It did hit Bonnie Scott in the mouth. You can clearly see it at this angle, which could result in an unsportsmanlike. We've seen it happen before. Contact to the face is not taken lightly in 3x3 basketball. And Miezis is trying to get rid of Scott. Question then is, if that is a foul, what becomes of the score? That was a made two-piece by DeMays. Referees are taking their time with this one.
We getting this sorted out.
They want to be sure here. Unsportsmanlike foul handed out to Miezis.
Gonna be two shots.
Two shots coming up for Vonnie Scott. So I guess the score will count. But it'll be two fouls assessed to Ulaanbaatar. They're now at 6 with 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go. That is a lifetime in 3x3. And Scott misses the first. Could tie things at 5 here with a make. Second one's good.
It's the second one, so he splits them. And they get possession 5-5. We tied.
We're tied up yet again. Scott with the inverse pick and roll from Suzuki, looking to go at Miezis. Not an easy target to attack. Scott bricks it on the back of the rim. Miezis now with all the speed. Wants to get it back from Dugun. Ankbot left by himself. And that had not enough. So we go to a TV timeout. Tight game so far. Neither team getting loose with their offense just yet. But we've seen some shots knocked down, a couple of free throws as well. Miezes has 4 out of 5 points for the Mongolians. Same can be said for Scott. He has 4 of his own. And that cuts more than hurtful words. Ohashi to the rack. Good off-ball action for the Japanese squad. And Ohashi's getting involved now. If you haven't done so, scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Get involved with us. Take your photo to the giant screen here in the venue. Play games, win mini balls from the couch to the half court. Join us by scanning that QR code. The Maze doing his dance. Right hand drive, kicks it. Enkbot, beautiful backdoor cut.
Dish. Greasy. 6-6.
Bonnie Scott.
Bonnie.
A man's a bowling ball going to the basket.
7-6.
Miezes, no. Durgel Nyam. Straight through the chest of Suzuki.
And they're going to call offensive.
It's called an offensive foul. Suzuki catches the contact right in the chest region. A slow game with a lot of whistles so far. It's taken a long time to get to this point, and we still have 6 minutes and some change to go. Suzuki slips up. Miezes is down to Enkbatar. The Mongolians share the rock again.
Like art class.
The chemistry is clear.
7-7.
Team 3x3 ball as they find Enkbot underneath the basket. No answer for Shinagawa. Miezes, oh, he loses. Ohashi, Miezes. Safe to say the new environment has Miezes happy and buzzing. Body's on the floor. An Obatar comes away. Miezes steps out of bounds. Ohashi. Ohashi on the move. He's been more quiet and more reserved in his attack than in their first game, where he went and tried to really go to the basket.
7-7, 15 seconds away from the halfway mark.
We are 15 seconds away from the halfway mark. But it feels like this game's been going on for about an hour. A very slow burner.
Top.
Nobazar with a one-hand slingshot.
Rebound Ochiai.
Ochiai secures the board. It's Shinagawa that are more physical than expected. The worm
Hit him with the fader.
is getting faded.
8-7. Miezes change of pace.
Norris, no.
Gets his own rebound. Resets.
Miezes crosses right to left, left to right to the bull. Back to Miezes. The bull gets the board.
Sambu down low.
And he cannot get the score. Tries again. The third attempt. He's now on the baseline.
Oh, a wrestling match.
It's Davasabu who was out there wrestling underneath the basket. 3-4 attempts. And then he gets his arm caught underneath Ochiai. That was like a bulk wrestling match. Shout out Okon Bayar Saikon. Come on now. I watched Physical Asia, don't worry. It'll be Mongolia Rock with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Davasambu to Engpat. Engpat, the bump in the bucket underneath. Dogun in his return to 3x3 action after an injury. Vonnie Scott to the lane. Sky in for the poke. Scott and Dogun collide. Groot is fouled. But please, let me get a replay. Vonnie Scott loses everyone like it's the backwoods and bangs out. Boom. The Canadian showing off his offensive chops. I told you he would drive to the basket. He's got 6. His teammates have 1 apiece. He is all the offense for Shinagawa right now.
Basketball lover. 来，我们赶快再次邀请大家扫描屏幕上方的2维码，分享你认为最具有创意的自拍，我们将会送给 Wilson 一小篮球。
It's the last play as Groot got hacked. Shinagawa apparently has some lumberjacks. All right, I'm done. I won't do any more jokes. At least not for now. Lane violation.
Shinagawa ball. Check up.
Ochi down to Vonnie Scott. Scott 4 in the shot clock. Scott left to right, fades on the 2 ball. Miezis gets it. Screen action now. Another double screen. There's a lot of those. And it leaves an Obatar wide open. Scott again to the rack, hangs, and it's just off the mark. Engpat's open now, waits. What a pass by Engpat. I think the chemistry between Ulaanbaatar and Miezis is looking quite sharp. Engpat with a late pass here. Miezis with a push shot off the glass. Suzuki looking for contact, didn't get it. Him and the Bull fight for the loose ball. It's out of bounds.
3:10 remaining in the game. Check ball.
Miezis around the screen to Dogun. He takes his time. Davasambu has not secured many points from inside that paint position, especially when going up against Ochi, who now gets a shot from the outside. Lefty stroke is broke. The righty stroke for Miezis, however, is not. That's smoother than a baby skin. Miezis with another 2-piece. He's up to 7 points. Scott off the Ohashi screen. He'll go at Miezis. Continues his scoring ways.
Hands it off. Kicks it.
Engpatar on Obatar. Says, stop calling me Groot. I'm the big man around here. Takes a drive to the basket. A double bump, still finishes. The 7th foul on Shinagawa. It puts Groot on the stripe. He can get 2 more. A 3-point lead for Ulaanbaatar now. On Obatar, who was relegated to playing the point guard position for this team for a few events last year as they got hit with a lot of injuries. Back to his regular role of screening and rolling and some handoff deceptions. His team's up by 4.
14-10.
And Shinagawa need a bucket.
Now leading by 4.
If they lose, they're done. We know that. Scott from way downtown. He almost made my voice break.
On a Saturday, 2-point deposit.
Oh my.
14-12.
Vonnie Scott showing off the range, hitting it off the glass like a good bartender.
On top.
Backdoor cut, Mies is good, fine. Great pass by an Obitar.
Once again, he's an Olympic gold medalist. Tokyo 2020.
Ohashi, that's a high arcing 2.
Bucket.
Big bucket, and Ohashi getting involved in the scoring department. Scott, another 2 ball.
Bang.
Big Vonnie making a big impact.
Now with the lead.
Mies loses it. They get it back to Ohashi. Third 2 in a row for Shinagawa.
Sorry, not sorry.
They're setting this place ablaze.
15. What a turn of events.
All of a sudden, Ulaanbaatar looking at a 3-point deficit. Mies is one-legged runner. No, Enkbot. Oh, a technical assist.
This ain't a beach. No flip-flopping.
No defense on Ohashi. And Shinagawa out of nowhere. Come and take the lead. Ohashi with a couple of deuces. Scott is working on an 11-point game. A technical was assessed, meaning we'll see Mies on the free throw stripe. Ulaanbaatar needs this. We got 1:20 left.
Splashes the free throw.
So the Mays will get his team within 2. They had a 3-point lead that wasn't just erased. It was obliterated. Shinagawa with just the heater of all heaters. Like they were dipped in a hot pot. A trio of long-range shots gets them a lead now going into the final 1:20 of game time. 21's the name of the game. So they could end it before that. You look at the chemistry on Ulaanbaatar, it worked, but they forgot to play defense for 3 possessions. And now they end up with this. A lot can still happen in the pool here. Miami is waiting to watch the outcome of this game. A Shinagawa win would force a 3-way tie, and then we'd have to bring the calculators out.
Shinagawa ball.
Scott open again. No defense underneath as Ulaanbaatar's in foul trouble. Shinagawa 2 away from game. Davasambu back to 2 points.
19-17.
Scott
There we go.
gives it up. There's Suzuki. He steps back. 2 balls up.
Strong.
Miezis crosses back. Another screen for the Mays. He will step back. 2 no good. Shinagawa could end it here. Scott fading away. That 2 ball's good, and that is colder than gelato. Vonnie Scott, a 14-piece, and he gets Shinagawa a win. Look at the big Canadian fading away on the 2-piece, and he gets it done. Ice cold. Now we have to bring out the calculators to see who's moved on. We'll get you updated on that situation in just a bit. But please enjoy the highlights. We'll let you know what happened afterwards, and then we'll move on to Decheng and Bordeaux in just a few.
Coming up next, we got Team Bordeaux from France versus Team Chengdu from China. And now, representing
I promise you, Beijing and Bordeaux are up next, and they are. I'm still figuring out the point situation in the other pool. Again, we'll see that in just a bit. But Bordeaux come out first.
Number 6, Eddie Steiner.
I believe, and I'm getting this in my ear from Bogdan, who I trust, that Miami and Ulaanbaatar are moving on despite Shinagawa winning that game. But we're looking at the boys in Bordeaux right now. They must win the game for them after going down to 21-12. And they're going to count on Alex Villarreal to carry the load on offense. He was very quiet in that game against the Serbians. 1.5 boards only for the French international player. Him and his teammate, Emmanuel Monceau, on the French national team for the Europe Cup last year, coming in 5th. They're joined by Eddie Steiner, Paco de Mazo. They face off with Desching, who also lost to Ub. It was a little bit closer, however. 21-16 for Francis Lotches and company. Lotches only 1 point, but it was quite loud. A alley-oop bang. He's joined by Han Yuguo. William Exposito, the only one to knock down a 2-ball in that game for Desching. They went 1 of 12 from range. And the big man in the middle, Jianlang Zhang, 7 points, 7 rebounds. A stellar game by Desching, but not enough to take down the world's #1. So they will battle it out with Bordeaux. Winner stays. Loser is out. Referees Vladimir Veskovich, Birgitta Chabai, Koshkatu are in action in this one. And the teams will get their last warm-ups in. There's Monceau. Against the Ub, he was good for 5 points to lead the way for his squad. He's lost his man bun somehow. Seems to be a trend among French guys. But regardless, he's going to bring the physicality. And of course, Jianlang Zhang, we heard about his 7 and 7. Didn't find the outside shot. Everything else went for him, though. So it's yellow against Bordeaux. Desching against Bordeaux. China against France. And we're ready to get it going.
Everybody tell me, what time is it?
Pool A sorted out after this match. It's game time. Bordeaux will start with the rock.
Well, let's go.
Villarreal will be tasked with trying to attack Wim Exposito, who I think is one of the best, if not the best, perimeter defender in all of 3x3, Dema Zhou from the corner. They left Paco open, did Oob, in that first game, and he went 0 for 3. His team went 0 for 15, so I don't think that, in the grand scheme of things, they all missed. But Dema Zhou is going to have to start knocking down those lefty twos at some point. Guo with the physicality beats Steiner to the spot. Dema Zhou. And it will remain Bordeaux possession, but there's only 0.7 on the shot clock. So Villarreal against Exposito. Villarreal telling Exposito to get back. And that's what Brigitte is telling him as well. Villarreal fading away. Shot clock violation, play continues. Zhang shares it with Laches. There's Exposito after the screen, kicks it. Zhang for 2. And that shot will count. 2 P's down for Jianlang Zhang and a foul off ball. As Exposito got tripped up, so I believe it'll be Deching that get possession here. The new look squad. Referees talk it out. But Deching, as mentioned, a new look squad. Players coming from all directions. Exposito, a former member of Barcelona. So Deching does get possession. Exposito again, Barcelona last year. Guo, Shanghai, Zhang, Chongming, Laches, Riga. And they gel together as a unit. Zhang. Exposito down to the block. That is broken up by Dema Zhou, who lets it go out of bounds off of his fingertips. Guo from range. We spoke about his improved performance in the Hengqin Challenger, which Deching played and finished top 4 in. Not known for his shooting abilities, neither is Steiner, but he will spray to places just as well. Zhang against Steiner. A lot of size advantage, but Steiner is a physical dude. Eddie Steiner, I've mentioned this in the past. One of the odder builds in 3x3. Shortest player on this Bordeaux squad. But he's often used as a screener and a post defender because of his sheer physicality. Guo to the basket. Physical meets physical, and Guo gets the best out of that matchup. He's got 2.
DJ last, making it last.
Villarreal to the rack. And that is out of bounds. Or actually, no. Play continues. Guo. Guo is in attack mode. He is ready to go. Well, that one just rolls off the rim. Bordeaux. Dema Zhou on an adventure by himself. Takes the entirety of the shot clock, but a traveling violation. So a messy game with both teams turning it over a couple of times here in the first 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Zhang, the most reliable source of offense, will take the bump and finish the play. Jianlang Zhang is a force in the paint. He gets the score and the roar, and he'll get a trip to the stripe as well. 5-2 lead Deching. They want to get into the knockout rounds. The newly formed fellas. Zhang, you heard it. Cloth. Steiner strings it. And a foul to boot. So Eddie Steiner with a couple of two pieces. He's the only one that scored for Bordeaux. And Bordeaux will get possession back. Look at Steiner making it rain. And now he gets to the free throw stripe. He is the lone bright spot for Bordeaux on offense in this game. He's got all their points. Ching 6, Steiner 5. He could get to 6. No, Exposito takes over. Guo to the left, Hanyu Guo. Monso. Guo gets it out. Exposito moving left to right, but the Wilson doesn't stick to his fingertips. Zhang from deep. And they Ching, they clear it. They take another possession away from Bordeaux. Now Zhang against Monceau, actually against Demazo. And he can go, as does Guo. We're just rhyming here. There's a lot of woes. A lot of woes for Bordeaux, that is, as they have not been able to get 3 out of 4 players scoring. Steiner, he's got 5 of 5. Villarreal has had a quiet tournament. Expected to lead them in scoring. He's usually the one to do it all for them. But in this one, he has not been sharp. He's let the others do the work. He comes in with only 1 point to his name, does Alex Villarreal. Meanwhile, Hanyu Guo. Whoa. All right, I'll stop rhyming from now on. I promise it to you. You're probably getting tired of it. Lodge's quick hands. Villarreal is just being hounded everywhere he goes. This is the shot quality the guy will get. A heavily contested 2 look for Alex. He has not had an easy day. First, he has to go up against the #1 team in the world, renowned for their defensive pressure. Then he has to go up against De Ching, who are shaping up, I'd say, to be a very stout defensive unit. Lodge has got size and range. Exposito as well. Guo, he's a built guy, physical defender. And I'd say Zhang is not a bad one-on-one defender either. So De Ching, with all that size, is tough to get by. Villarreal pressured out of bounds. The heel of his shoe hit the line. Now a foul extended. Another game with a lot of whistles. Stifled underneath the basket. Monceau with position in the paint. Lefty layup. And Bordeaux finally have somebody outside of Steiner on the board. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Exposito kicks it. Guo sidesteps. That 2 ball's good. He's attempting a lot more shots from distance, and it's paying off for Hanyu Guo. There he goes again. Drives this time. That first step is lethal, but Monceau sends it packing. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Watch as this game is super physical. That'll be a free throw for sure for Francis Lotches, but man, these teams aren't shying away from the contact. 6th foul on Bordeaux. Monceau, who took a beating on that play, will take a seat. That is what Lotches did to Monceau. I think he might have hit his foot and sent him flying. He does not, however, convert from the free throw line. Demazo. Villarreal finally gets something going here. First point for Alex. 5 minutes in. Exposito to Zhang, precision passing. And a foul on Guim. Exposito's on an adventure and found Zhang like Nemo. Villarreal stepping back. And he says the referees are saying the Wilson got hit. Villarreal is trying to argue that it was his elbow there. He has had to create a shot against taller defenders, rangier defenders in Lotches and Exposito. And it's been a tough day for Alex. Demazo giving Guo a taste of his own medicine. Left-handed layup. Guo shares it with Zhang. Zhang and Monceau clash. Zhang, the victor of that. Two shots coming up after another Bordeaux foul. Here's Monceau. And it's Monceau locking Hanyu Guo's arm there. That's what's being called. I like Bordeaux trying to match the physicality of this Deqing team because that is what they're bringing. They're doing it with a lot of fouls, though. And this is just going to lead to more free throws. Guo so close. But yet so far, he misses the first. 5 points for Hanyu Guo so far in the game. Deqing is led by Zhang with 7. Oh, the footwork. Demazo out there dancing like Chris Brown. Lotches. Deflection there from Exposito. And we've gotten to our second TV timeout. Bordeaux looking like they're in a bad spot, but actually it's only a 3-point game. Bordeaux is in the bonus, but they've started getting contributions from more people than Eddie Steiner. Monceau chipped in a couple. Demazo as well. Villarreal has 1. They're going to hope for him to turn things around here in the last 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Deqing have gotten nothing out of Guim and Lotches, only defense. Villarreal by himself. Villarreal here. Straight line drive. Beats 2 defenders. And gets a layup. He's heating up as the game is entering a crucial stage. Steiner. Jelly. Steiner brings it around town, and Bordeaux all of a sudden are looking back in it. 13-12, Zhang against Steiner. That is easy work. Baby food for Zhang. Going up against the much shorter Steiner. Villarreal looking for another opening. Hounded by Guim. Look at that defense. Look at that defense. He's sticking to him like a leech. Guim Exposito is making a case for the best perimeter defender in 3x3 here in his first World Tour event of 2026 already. Zhang. Nom, 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 nom. Monceau now going at Zhang. That is a bump, a bucket, and a trip to the stripe. Bordeaux is showing all kinds of heart. Have not had an easy day, but they're sticking in this game. Monceau with a chance at a two the old-fashioned way. Could bring his team back within one. And he does that. Wim to the rack with the speeds. Villarreal. I told you he would come alive late. Big two-piece. We're tied at 16. 2 minutes to go. Whoa! Villarreal spins away another chance at it. No good. Demazo has it for Bordeaux. They get a reset with Monceau. Monceau will attempt a two-ball now. That is a sidewinder if I've ever seen one. Baco out to Villarreal. Working on Exposito. A Villarreal bumps. Midi pull up. No. Guo comes away with it. The crowd is into it. They want Ching to pull ahead. They're up by one now. Guo against Monceau. Guo hesitates, steps back a long one. And that will end up on Chienfu Square. Way off the mark is Hanyu Guo. But look at the zoomies. That is how fast he's off his feet. Guo and Zhang combined for all points. 17 for them, 17 for Deching. Steiner still in the lead for Bordeaux. They got 16 points. You have a little bit less than a minute and 30 to go in another tight one. It's been that type of day. We started at 10 in the morning. We have gone through men's pool play and women's knockout rounds. And here we are at night still with the 3x3 spectacle here at Jiaozi Square. I hope you're enjoying the show. I am. Steiner with a screen for Villarreal. Some daylight for Alex. Foul on the baseline, runs into stanchion as well. But that's the 7th on Deching. 2 free throws. Smart take by Villarreal, who keeps himself in bounds and is bumped off the spot by Exposito. Alex Villarreal. This is the first. Didn't attempt a single free throw in his first game. Neither did his entire team. This is an important one. And we got more ties than Wall Street. Launches to Zhang. Zhang spinning. Second attempt is smacked out of bounds by Villarreal. Zhang here looks like he's going to score. held up on the first, and then Villarreal tells him to go sightseeing. Alex will take a seat. 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the clock. That is a, he must be gassed, because I don't know if you want to sub out the man that has put his heart on the line here. Again, 66 ticks until we know who moves into tomorrow's knockout round and who goes home after today. Laches up the front of the rim still, despite the good defense by Paco. Steiner can't get another two. He's got Alex Villarreal on his feet on the bench. Steiner again to Paco. Paco back to Steiner. Oh, the backwards pass is taken away by Guo. Good attempt, but off the mark. On you to Zhang. John Lung straight through Monso's chest, puts him on the ground and gets his team ahead. Monso having some words to the referee. He wanted an offensive foul, but look at John Long Zhang. Straight through the chest of Monso. He's got double figures in the game. 10 for Zhang. Villarreal back out there, kicks it back. Monso left naked, wide open, and Bordeaux's up. Big two-piece. Bordeaux now need a bucket. They turn to Guim, and the Guim VP delivers. Tied at 19. 2's the name of the game. 10 ticks to go. Villarreal 6. Kicks it. Demazo 3. Flips up a prayer, and that is way too early in the shot clock. Somehow, that is still a shot within regulation time. Everybody was looking at Demazo like, why did you flip it like that? Meanwhile, Zhang still had a look, but we will go to bonus basketball. Villarreal got Monso wide open. This is what got Bordeaux ahead. Then it was Exposito tying the game, slithering to the basket. A couple of attempts failed. We will turn off the clock, and we will turn on the nerves. 21 still the name of the game. First to score 2 will move into tomorrow. Beijing start with possession. Laches to Guo. Zhang, a screen. Frances Laches hangs, can't hit. It hits the backboard. Villarreal's open. Sidesteps down to Monso for a one-hand poke. So Bordeaux's now up. They need 1 for game. Zhang attempts a 2, no good. He'll get it back. Zhang, no one near him. He'll get another look, and how would you leave him alone? John Long Zhang sets this place on fire. An overtime dagger by the big fella. Left all by his lonesome. No defense on Zhang. He steps back and leaves Bordeaux scratching their heads. Who was supposed to have that assignment? Zhang with a kill shot to send Beijing into the knockout rounds. They'll move on to tomorrow, and you can see what that means. John Long, I don't know if I've ever seen that much emotion from the fella. And we'll see the fellas in yellow tomorrow again. Bordeaux had it. It was so close. But they leave Zhang alone, and you don't leave a man like that to get a second attempt at game. The crowd will give him one more round of applause. We will look at Bordeaux one more time in the moving pictures provided by our outstanding team. Before we go into the last 2 games of today's action, first, we see Shanghai and Antwerp. That is slated to start 4 minutes ago, so we'll be coming at you fast. Stay here. I'm sure the crowd is going to appreciate what's coming next, as they'll get Shanghai to match up with Antwerp. And
we got Team Antwerp from
a clash between China and Belgium. This pool is a mess. We may not have mentioned that before, but Antwerp, they go man 1-0. They took the Skyliners out pretty convincingly. They had the shot. They got the shots they wanted, and they had Casper ghosting people on alley-oop plays. VVO was a defensive menace as expected, but it was the shooting of the next two fellas to the floor that really changed things. Logo Joe, Jonas Forts with a 9-piece, 3 twos knocked down. And he's joined by Dennis the Menace. He had special vision. 3 twos for him as well. And that was good Antwerp. When they hit their shots, the vibes are good. This team looks unstoppable at times. And they did so in that first game. 1916 was the win. Winning is not what Shanghai did. They come in with an 0-1 record after going down to the Skyliners. So this is a must-win situation for them. It's Wambo Zhu. Didn't have much of an impact in that game. Only 1 point, no rebounds for him. He's joined by Xingliu Wu, who's tasked with the defensive stuff. KLM, Carlos Las Manos, with a fresh, clean-shaven head. He brought it back to the old days with 6 points on a crazy couple of shots. Cam Forte, a double five. Actually a triple five with 6.7 rebounds and 6 highlights. But it wasn't enough as they went down to the Skyliners 21-15 and now face elimination unless they can take care of a group of Belgian dudes.
Coin toss going down to the 3x3 Infinity logo.
I implore you all to once again look at the brand new uniforms these teams are wearing. They have all had a chance to be a part of the designing process of these. So you see a lot of different flavors out there, a lot of different looks, tweaks, which I enjoy. Best one so far might be Toronto, man. The white with the red and black and gray maple leaves. I don't know. We'll see them next. But we're here now. Shanghai wearing the blue threads. Antwerp wearing the blacks. And we got 10 minutes spring to do. Skyliners are out here waiting to see the result of this one. They leave they have their campaign set at 1-1 now. 37 points scored. In case of a Shanghai win, points scored will be the tiebreakers. And Shanghai cannot get to the Skyliners in points anymore. They're at 15, Skyliners at 37. Meaning, for Shanghai to advance, they'll have to beat the Belgians. And they'll have to beat them. Uh-oh. Now it's Shanghai who's starting off with 2s, but they'll have to beat him by 4 or more. So that is the name of the game. A Shanghai win, they have to do it convincingly. There's Forte working slowly on the block. No one's going to stop that left hand, I'll tell you that. And man, once he gets going, is gifted. Wu here from the corner. Got it started for Shanghai, a 3-1 lead after 30 seconds. Forts. Augustine gets his cookies took. Forte. Dribbling out, looking for his buddy. Las Manos. Forte's got position. Las Manos steps into things. Zhu from range, no. And a stifled shot from Las Manos will end that possession. Check for the Belgians. High post look. They get BVO involved. Doncourt kicks it. The logo Joe. And that is all cloth, all net. Forts has shot the lights out today, and there is some bodies tangled up on the floor with VVO and Zhu, or Wu, I apologize, going down. VVO a little shaken up. He'll take a seat, as will Zhu Yuanbo. New 12. But Augustine just takes it away from Forte. So Antwerp now has it. Forts kicks it. Pick and pop action again. This time Doncourt to Forts. Back to Doncourt to the crib. That is connected play. Antwerp with a flurry of passes. They share and care. And they should, as Doncourt gets them up 4-3. Las Manas can't get past Augustine, and then Forts is set up with position in the paint. We mentioned an added dimension that brings. His physicality is interesting. Forte's not even trying to go at him. Las Manas baits the foul. Hit by VVO, goes up, and he'll get 2 free throws. So both teams active hands on defense. A lot of steals here early, a lot of changes of possession without shots being taken. KLM good from the stripe, as mentioned, had 6 points in an opening loss for Shanghai. Efficient, 1-of-1 from inside the arc, 2 of 4 from outside. Hit his only free throw. These 2 free throws will keep his percentage at 100. Donker. 5-5, we are tied. Dennis has been passing more than scoring, but he wants to get involved from range. No, Augustine is skies for the board. Johnny on the spot. Las Manas, an answer for 2. Leaves it just short. Doncourt misses, but Augustine right there. He wanted a foul call there too, as he felt like he got pushed. But I've rarely, if ever, so never pretty much, seen referees go back on a decision. Not like one like that. And not when they can't use a replay. Augustine will now take a seat. Some words from Las Manas and Forte. Forts, ball screen action for Doncourt, the sidestep 2 ball. And Doncourt, after a good shooting performance in his first game, nothing yet here. VVO, look at the hands. Oh, wow. A foul called. From this angle, it looked like VVO got all Wilson on that one. Takes the ball from Forte, but Alex Talasainen, our baseline referee, has seen something there. So we'll see Forte on the stripe. No good. And another situation where VVO's involved. He is always close to the action. There's always something happening when VVO is on the court. Physicality, grabbing, pushing something. Gaspar! Look! Get out the way! You better not get under that. Forte with a beautiful, beautiful head fake. Augustine kicks it. It's taken away by Las Manas. Forte again in the paint. Again with that left. The man's got Thanos' touch. He's got the glove on. Left hand pure for Forte. Now Doncourt will get a 2-ball going. They go back to Cam. Cam with the spin cycle. He is just putting Augustinen in a blender. He has absolutely everything in his hands right now. Forte got his team chasing Antwerp by 1. Forts wants a foul. He's not getting it. Cam with 4 quick points. Got to our first TV timeout. But this is what's working. Cam Forte. Dot. And since Kasper came through with a big spike. Filthy Yam from the big Belgian. Antwerp is holding on to a 1-point lead. A lot of scores in this one. Forte has 4. And 3 players with 3 points for Antwerp. Forte. A foul on Antwerp.
Foul on the floor.
That'll be number 5. It's on the floor. Fresh 12 here. Wu to the rack. Skies in. No. Forte bumps. And that left hand has been unstoppable so far. Forts. Some slippage there. Couldn't keep his footing. All is well with Jonas Forts. He will take a seat though. And Antwerp cough up the rock. So it'll be Forte again. Deflected by Augustinen.
9 seconds left on the shot clock.
9 left on the shot clock.
要迅速的果断。拉斯马蒂斯。
Cam Forte going in again with the lefty. Demands on a wave like Hang 10.
虽然有些许的干扰，但是不影响球的运行轨迹。
And a foul now. Shanghai will pick up the 4th, but Cam Forte shall not be denied. We all know what he's going and what he's doing when he gets there. It does not matter. As he has his team now with a 1-point lead over Antwerp. We've lost some of the shooting touch, but Donkor speeds to the rack. He'll get one.
本克尔确实迅速直掉了卡梅隆。
That's Eden again. Uh-oh. But Forte missing it short.
长传，本克尔。
Donker kicks it. Joe Fo on the drive and fouled on the play. Zhu came in late. Count the bucket. And a free throw coming up for Logo Joe, who opted out of a 2 to go in. Very late contest by Zhu. Actually, that was Wu with the late contest. I'm not sure that was a smart idea. Both teams now tied at 5 fouls. Forts, a great free throw shooter with a chance to get his team up. And there goes the announcer's jinx yet again. I apologize to Jonas Forts.
关系严密的防守，卡梅隆。直接向里突。
Forte going at Augustinen. And nothing the Kasper can do but foul.
安德卫国队的第6次犯规 ，6 fouls on Team Antwerp and plus a free throw time.
Once he puts that right shoulder on you, it's so tough because he keeps that ball away from you and has a lot of touch in that left hand. The free throws have not been so kind to him. He's missed a couple here. Approaching the halfway mark in a low-scoring affair. Doesn't matter to Shanghai or Antwerp at this point. Antwerp just needs a win. Shanghai, they need to win and win by 4 or more.
梅隆篮板，转身向外拉开，拉斯马蒂斯。
Forte links up with Las Manas. Las Manas on the cross. Right to left, left to right. Now he's pushed. Foul on the floor, but I think that is number 7 on Antwerp. Not a smart play by Forts here. As he puts Carlos on the stripe. But look at 2 easy ones. Las Manas bringing all the crosses like Sunday service. Gets the best of Jonas Forts, and now a couple of free throws for his team. He's got 2 points so far.
One down.
VVO somehow catches that, shares it with Donkor, sidesteps. Forte with the defense, logo, Joe from the logo. Forts wanted a foul. And Forts and Las Manas get into it a little bit. Las Manas walks past them and just kind of shoves them out of the way. It is all within the game, the mental stuff too. Carlos, no, but Forte is unrelenting in his rack attack. Donkor loses everyone and knocks in another 2-ball. Donkor with his second 2-piece of the game. Las Manas, get out the way, Forts, get out the way. He's telling him he's too small. Now Forts is trying to put positioning on Las Manas. Logo Joe with a 2-piece. Antwerp's good from the deep like Aquaman. And another foul on the Belgians. They put Las Manas on the line for 2 more. It's the 8th on Antwerp. They're closing in on the mark, though, where Shanghai cannot beat them with 4 or more anymore. Once they get to 18 is when they're safe. Las Manas misses both free throws, but will get a retry as Forts entered the paint too quickly, trying to keep Forte away from the rebound. Las Manas ends up splitting up here, and VVO can't get to the pass, so Antwerp turn it over in a tied game. Shanghai's only hope is if they go on a spree here. They need to win by 4 to advance. Las Manas and Forte screen it out. KLM from range. Can't get it. Donkor to Forts. Forts on the move. Gets it to Augustijn, and he's fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Casper the Ghost. And a chance to get his team closer to that 18-point mark, which they need badly. They talk it out. We're under 4 minutes. A high-scoring game. Forte leads all scorers with 8. All 8 of those coming from right underneath the basket. Donkor has a couple of 2s and some layups. Force, same thing. They're both at 6. Las Manas with 5, but he's missed most of his 2-point shots. He has been a disruptor, however, with his physicality, and I'll say it, with the mental game as well, which he is just getting into it with everybody right now. Augustijn, good on the first one. Augustijn with another attempt here. He gets his team to 17 points. KLM. Forte against Forts is open. KLM through the paint. He gets hit on the play. Another foul on the Belgians, who can't help themselves. Too physical, and they put Las Manas on the stripe again. The give-and-go action with Forte is where it started. And Augustijn moves into Las Manas' path. Las Manas just split a pair. Will knock into first. His team now needs 21 points, and Antwerp not to score anymore to advance. He will tie things up. A score for Antwerp means they move on. Donkor kicks it, it's broken up. Las Manes, the Olympic gold medal winner, to Wu. Wu dribbles off his own foot. Had Augustine in the air, but just couldn't get the play executed beyond the fake. DD Dennis Donker to Jonas Ford, screening action. Ford steps back, but the two ball has gone a little quiet here. Las Manes, he can still shoot them. Shanghai found some life. 2 away from game and advancing. Donkor wants to score. His team needs a bucket. Ford's from the logo, no. Forte has it. It's Las Manes from the corner, fading away. Absolutely not. Way off the mark. Now Forts is open, no defense. He drives in. Augustine, no. And there's all kinds of bodies on the floor. It's out of bounds. I think the call on the floor is Shanghai possession. But it'll be challenged. Cam Forte's taking his time to get up. Look at everybody going for the loose ball. I can't tell from that angle. Possession Shanghai would mean Antwerp still at risk to be knocked out of the tournament. This is the play. Call on the floor is, it is possession Shanghai. I think it might be Augustine that touches that last. But I see 4 hands near the ball. I'm super confused. I don't think this image is going to make it any clearer. But I'm not a referee. Challenge 1, good challenge by Antwerp. So they get possession here. A score, again, would put them safe, win or loss. Now a win would put them at top of the pool. But a score will bring them home. At least to tomorrow. Donkor past Wu. Donkor hangs and hits. That is it. Antwerp secure their spot in the knockout rounds. Forte kicks it. Las Manes. No. Off the mark again. All iron for Las Manes. Fords from the 3x3 logo, and that is sailing out of bounds. But according to my quick maths, this bucket by Dennis Donkor gives Antwerp a berth to tomorrow's knockout round festivities. Regardless of what we see coming up next, Forts holds Forte off. But there is always a second try. Las Manes from the corner, no. Wu from the corner, he will try to get Shanghai to win. It's with the Belgians, they kick it. Dennis the Menace, splash ball. Dennis with a big performance for his squad. They're up 1. Forte will attack Force, kicks it. Las Manes, no. Well, that is good. I say no, he says yes. Fading away is Carlos Las Manes when he hits the game winner for Shanghai. Him and VVO are having some words for each other. VVO and Las Manes are still talking. This is the game winner. Las Manes from the corner. Deadeye snipes it. But if my math is correct, we will not be seeing them again tomorrow. With that 21-point score, they tied the Skyliners at 37. No, actually, they're at 36 after scoring 15 in their first game. The Skyliners at 37. And Antwerp, even though they lost, they scored enough points to get the 39. They will headline Pool D. Skyliners, the second team out of that pool. Enjoy the moving pictures. We got one more 10-minute sprint for you. Toronto and Tsukuba. They'll come up next in just a few minutes.
day 2. And, of course, the World Tour and the Women's Series of knockout rounds. Coming up next, we got our final game. We're going to find out which 8 teams advance to the knockout rounds to take place tomorrow.
We got one more pool to take care of. It is Pool C,
And let's get
where
to it.
Toronto
For our
and
final
Tsukuba
game, we got
will
Team
meet in the half-court
Toronto
arena
from Canada
after both taking an L to
versus
Lima.
Team Tsukuba from Japan. And now, representing Team Toronto.
So Toronto will come out first. They kept Lima under 21 points, but they also only scored 11. Thibaut Vervoort started the game off with 5 quick points and didn't score after that at all. The Mexican monk Carlos Zizati, he had 3 in a 2 for 16 performance from long range for T-Dot, who played decent defense for the first 6 minutes of the game, but then lost control of it. Saw Lehman just screen him apart. And the 2 kings, the one with the beard and the one with the tiny beard, King West and Big Gil, the bearded king, are out last. This is Team Toronto, and they know what's at stake here. Rest assured, Wes Molteni, he brought all the calculations, but it's quite an easy task. Win or go home for the 39-year-old. And they face off with Tsukuba, that lost to Lima 21-14. A speedy team with Hiroto Yamaki, Tom Fujihara, and the big Serbian in the middle, Uros Kanic, who didn't have his best game. He came in with an 11.5 per game scoring average on the pro circuit. He scored 5 to lead the way for Tsukuba. Last out, Kenya Igo, a member of the Japanese national team that we saw at the Asia Cup. And Tsukuba have the same mission as Toronto. Get a W. Win or go home time.
They link up at the 3XC Infinity logo. Coin toss or first possession of ball game.
So both teams will get their last warm-ups in. Coin toss. Referees for this one, Brigitte Chabai Koshkatu and Alex Talisainen. They'll get things sorted out here in the half-court arena on Giles Square, where we saw 19 10-minute sprints today. Thibaut was a part of one of them. This is his second. We worked through all of men's pool play as well as the knockout rounds on the women's series stop, where we crowned the USA. This will get things sorted for the men's knockout rounds. Both teams have an equal chance of moving on. A win will get them there. They'll be second in the pool after Lima. This is a first ever meeting for these 2 squads, as Tsukuba mainly active in the Japanese 3x3 XE leagues. A couple of tries here at the pro circuit after featuring in the Shibuya Challenger just 2 weeks ago as well. But have not looked bad, I'll say this. Kanic, we've talked about it, has lost a lot of weight, is more mobile, and is a gifted scorer. And I like what I saw from Fujihara as well, who brings a lot of speed. Tsukuba will give up some size, and I think that is what Toronto is looking to take advantage of. Wes or Big Gil under the basket. They get it to Vervoort first. He will use his size to get to the rack. Slashing and crashing is Thibaut Vervoort with his first points of the game. He got things started against Lehman with a flurry of scores as well. Ego shares it. Konic loses it. Has to get a shot up and does not.
Shot clock violation. Toronto first on the board.
So Toronto's on the board first. Tsukuba yet to get there. Toronto, a very sizable squad. They got a lot of length, a lot of height, and a lot of muscle on that squad. They also got a lot of beard from that man and that man. This might be the beardiest team in all 3x3. I'm not sure if Vavort has a lot of facial hair, but I'm done. I'm done talking about the facial hair. Don't worry. Don't worry. Big Gill down to the block, and Zasadi finishes up the play. It's been Toronto to get it going first. 2-zip to start the action in the last 10-minute sprint of today's 3x3 spectacle, the festivities in Chengdu. From sun up to sundown and way beyond that. Ego.
Pull the chair.
Chair pulled.
It wasn't there.
And Tsukuba not able to get any points on the board here in the first almost minute of the game. Their speed is not working. I'll say this though. Toronto are well versed in playing Japanese teams. They have also played in the XE Super Premier playoffs for the last couple of seasons. I myself saw that. I spent a brief second coaching this year after the Champions Cup. Coached RN Sports from Thailand, and they played against Toronto, called Lugano then, with 3 out of 4 players here present on the roster. Konic is fouled on the play. Let's stop talking about me and start talking about the game more. Uros showing off that newly found springiness. Quick off of his feet, going towards the basket. And he's on the free throw stripe after the first Toronto foul. Tsukuba is on the board.
3-1.
Zasadi fight for the ball. He'll come away with it. He'll line up a 2.
Off the back of the rim.
Uros.
Hands it off.
Screening game with Ego. A lot of physicality on the defensive end here for Toronto. They want to put some pressure on you. They want to make you feel them during the game. It worked for a couple of minutes against Liman, and then it stopped working. Couldn't contain George Simunovic. Ego, couple of screens. Konic kicks it. High arcing 2-ball.
Shot ricochets off the rim.
And it's Big Gill. Will get called for a foul. Too much on the box out. He reached backwards and hit Ego.
3-1. Kicks it out, Konic.
That is sailing out of bounds. Both teams with a couple of disjointed possessions have not looked their sharpest here in the first minute of 2 minutes of action almost. Toronto's got a little bit more to show for it. And Zasadi shows off the touch from the logo. Money ball for Carlos. Ego wants to reciprocate, cannot. Now Carlos Zasadi in the paint. Out to the 2-point arc, but into the hands of Yamaki. Quick foul by Wes will reset things. Toronto have started out better, especially after that long-range shot. Zasadi can give you that. He's rangy, he's very tall, but he can shoot the rock. Konic can do the same thing, but has not found the stroke today. Big Gill to the rack, no one home. And the bearded king with a 2-hand smash. Bikramjit Gill has been in the game for as long as I can remember and probably longer. Still going strong. Representing Toronto. Offensive foul.
On the screen, still
Moving screen by Yamaki. Tsukuba looking out of options here. They cannot find any offense. Kanich cannot get going. They got 1 point out of him and a bunch of missed twos. If not seen or heard from Fujihara. Ego's missing his shots. And they can't guard the size for Toronto. As for Ford, misses another 2-ball. A foul now as Ego pulled on the King's shirt. Fresh 12 for Pavord. Again, with that lefty jab.
explosive, like C4.
Explosive to the rack. Now he's guarding Ego. Ego is giving him a taste of his own medicine.
To the rack with the attack. 7-2.
And Gill
And a whistle.
gets hit with an offensive foul. Wraps his arm around Ego. And a warning for behavior extended, as there's a lot of complaints coming from the Toronto squad. The bearded king here with the offhand wave. All scores on Tsukuba have come from Ego and Kanich. Kanich now to the rack with the lefty poke around the king.
Dropping the hammer like a clumsy carpenter.
He's trying to dethrone someone.
Let's go to the fan wall. Says, come on.
好，媒体暂停的时刻，我们来看一下我们的照片墙。那这张照片呢，就是我们的
Ego and referee Chabaikosh Couture are having a discussion. But we have gotten to our first TV timeout. A Toronto lead, 7-3. Zasadi's got a 2-ball knocked down. Tsukuba still looking for their first shot from long range. Toronto, of course, the most experienced team at this level. Look at Kanich. Filthy. Lefty spike. West can't get to it. Zasadi now to the rack. He will have a line drive. Kanich forced to pull on the emergency break.
Drive team foul number 6 on Tsukuba.
6th foul on Tsukuba.
Fouls to give.
We're out here racking up foul after foul, trying to deal with the T-dot physicality.
Free throw. Shooters
And
roll.
Zasadi
8-3.
now in the lead in points. He's got 4, leading Toronto in all scores. Kanich
Kanich.
to the rack again, going straight at the king. No foul called, 1-1, didn't get it.
Turnovers.
Now him and West get tangled up. West, he'll attempt to drive, and an offensive foul.
Drive. Head-on collision.
Kanich went down. That's the 6th foul on Toronto as well. Both teams out here hacking like a computer nerd.
Both teams now with 16 fouls. That was offensive. Kenya Ego to take it out.
Ego.
Drives.
Pass. Boltanil wipes it like a running nose.
West says, get that out of here. Not in my house.
Gill, all business, but
Oh, the
3 back to the basket.
There's a whistle.
Big Gill here. Takes too long to get Fujihara,
8-3.
but that shot wiped off by the king.
Top.
Take that elsewhere. Kanich is open.
Pass down low.
Looking to attack the bearded king. The footwork from the Serbian big.
Hook shot.
Neither team can use any physicality now Toronto turn to Vervoort. It bounces out. Zasadi's second attempt is good. Toronto's got the size. They dominate the rebounding game. We knew that coming in. Can Tsukuba get anything going from range will be the question going forward if they want to win and move into tomorrow's knockout rounds. Vervoort position under the paint. He'll score as T-Dot is targeting Tom Fujihara, the shortest player on the court. Ego cannot find the stroke. Kenya Ego, normally when we see him operate on that Japanese team, more of a role player. Forced into a more prominent offensive role here on Tsukuba. Has not worked out yet. Can't find his shooting. And will now foul Zasadi. And that is the 7th on the Japanese squad. So Toronto's already up by 6. And they'll get a couple of free throws here from their Mexican monk.
2 free throws here for number 3, Carlos Zasadi. First free throw, bucket.
Zasadi
Second free throw.
off the glass, working on a 7-point game. Toronto's got a big lead in Tsukuba's offense. I think they left it in the game against Lehman. Yamaki.
Oh, quicker than a cat chasing a
That it count.
laser. That's the move there.
Vervoort against Yamaki. He'll lob it up for the King.
Alley-oop with the hoop.
Alley-oop connection for Toronto. Ego. This time he gets the better of Wes.
Reverse lay.
A reverse lay for Kenya Ego. Alley-oops to King Wes.
13-6.
A dump down pass into Sasadi. Smart play by Toronto, who run a lot of high post action. And that gives you a chance at the misdirection we just saw. Fujihara, high arcer. He'll get his own rebound.
Gets the rebound.
He'll try again over Zasadi. And the second time is better than the first time.
14-8.
That goes for a lot of things.
Oh, steal.
I'll stop there.
And once again,
Fujihara loses it off his feet.
recovers.
Konic
Put it up.
somehow, some way, squeaks it through, and don't look now. But Tsukuba are only 4 points down
14-10.
after playing well, I don't want to say terrible, but a not great offensive first 6 minutes of game time. They get a couple of two pieces, and that's the big equalizer. The 2-point arc is where you can find life, where you can maybe get back in this game. And again, I don't want to remind you yet again, but I'm going to. The loser here is done. They will not move into day 2. Only the winner will. It's looked like that was going to be Toronto for a long time, but then 2 quick 2 pieces are now making it a 2-possession game. However, Tsukuba has fouled again. And we'll see Zasadi on the stripe where he hasn't missed, and I say that, and he bricks one.
Rolls out.
So Carlos with a big 8-piece so far. A lot of game time left to go. And another free throw for the Mexican.
Second free throw.
And that goes.
15-10. Bounce.
It's poked away, which leaves 8 seconds for Tsukuba to work with. Yamaki will take the check. Ego working on the screen. Ego to the rack. That took, well, it didn't take too long. He carried the Wilson. That is what's being called right here, right now. So a turnover on Tsukuba. West to the bearded king, who's open for two, wants to get one. Wanted it badly, doesn't get it. Again, Toronto control the board, but it's off the legs of West Montagny and out of bounds. The Japanese take over. They need some more twos to fall if they want to have any chance at winning here. Fujihara looking to shake the king, Tom Fujihara. A little bit too much on the shot. Vervoort almost falls out of bounds. It's Gill now, back to Vervoort. Vervoort over Fujihara, also short. Tsukuba has it, Vervoort is out of bounds. It's 3-on-2 for now. And Tom cruises in for an easy layup. Weird sequence of things as Vervoort was stuck out of bounds. Then we go back to the inside game. Toronto is packing the paint more than the Tokyo subway during rush hour. Must-see TV. Toronto now showing off that strength. They dump it down into the paint every single time. Doesn't matter who is on the court. Konic has been quiet for the last few possessions. And Gill, I think he might have gotten his ankle twisted. Vervoort fading away a one foot turnaround jumper. Konic. Both teams are fully out of gas. It seems like play has gotten very slow and static. Gill is shaking off that ankle injury. And now we'll put up a 2-ball. And we're still going. Everybody's gassed. No one wants to move. Vervoort almost loses to Wilson. He gets a screen, 1 sec left, T-ball. No.
Off the mark.
And I think somebody's going to call a timeout. You can tell these teams are starving for some oxygen.
This is our final game of day 2 tomorrow.
Toronto with a big lead going into the last minute, 36. It looked like Tsukuba was coming back for a bit there. They got it to 14-10, but we're at 17-11 now. Time is in Toronto's favor. Size is in Toronto's favor. In the foul situation as well, Tsukuba, they need another flurry of twos if they want to stave off elimination. He goes straight to the rack. No. Misses it underneath. Vervoort. Another jab, this time going the other way, eludes everybody. Right to left, left to right goes Must-See TV. He's got 5 in the game. Konic, he's got 6 of his own, but he doesn't have much help. Sasadi wants it and travels on the ensuing jab fake. His pivot foot leaves the floor before he dribbles. So Zasati turns it over to Tsukuba. Ego Fujihara finally has a look with some daylight to it, but no juice on that one. And Toronto just keep working the screening game and the size game. West flips it back. Fujihara breaks it up. Konic has a look. Hasn't found the touch from range. Has not hit a 2-ball. I think outside maybe 1. Gill fakes, floats, no. But the bearded king sticks with it. It's Asadi, no again. 20 ticks. And by now it should be clear who's winning this game, although Ego gets it back to within 4 points, but Toronto just too experienced here. Zasadi past the defense. He will get his score up to 10 points. I'll take a look at the replay here to see how much time is left, but We know who's going to be moving on. Ego with the last 2 Ps for Tsukuba, but they couldn't find enough offense in this game. They couldn't deal with the size and strength of the army of international guys that represent Toronto, Canada. We got Mexico, Belgium, Switzerland, and of course Canada by the bearded king. .6 left.
2.6 seconds.
It will be time lost to history. It doesn't matter much. Toronto take a W. They'll move into tomorrow's knockout rounds. We'll tell you all about the matchups there in just a few. One more shot coming up by Tsukuba. It's Kanic meeting with the king. Kanic, he'll dribble it out. And it's Toronto who moves on. Wait, a foul by King West. They want another score to get them, I think. It's not done yet. Hold up. I thought it was done. But Wes Molteni wants to score more points. He's going to put Kanic on the line. There's going to be some time on the clock left to try to get a shot up. Any score can improve your standing. And Molteni is a wily veteran. He knows it. He's just going to, I think, 2 free throws coming here. 1.7 on the clock. So Toronto is going to try to get another shot. They have 4 players on the court now.
2 shots.
Gill will retreat for now. So the idea here is Kanic makes or misses. They don't care. Toronto just wants to get another shot up to try to see if they can get to 21 points.
First free throw, no good.
Kanic misses. I think Zasadi is going to be one taking a shot. He's set up outside of the 2-point arc. Kanic makes for Fort. He shoots it, and it's off the mark. They wanted to get the points. They couldn't quite do it. So T-Dot gets a win. 19 points for them, and a trip to the knockout rounds. We will not be seeing Tsukuba again. 10 piece for Carlos Zasadi in the game. And we'll see Toronto tomorrow. Enjoy the highlights. I'll be back with the knockout brackets in a few. That concludes a monster day of games from Chengdu. 19 10-minute sprints is what we went through. And easier results on the men's side. Miami got it going when they went over Shinagawa. Ub with 2 W's over Deqing and Bordeaux. The Skyliners with a loss to start their campaign, but they end up making it up against Shanghai. And Antwerp eventually loses to Shanghai 21-20. Toronto in the last one taking care of Tsukuba. And that was a long day of 3x3 games, as we did the women's games as well. I said 19 10-minute sprints. It's almost a World Cup day. Anyway, the knockout rounds, or these are your pool results. You can see Liman unbeaten. Pool B and Pool D weren't so clean. Miami and Ulaanbaatar moving on after a three-way tie with Shinagawa. Same thing for Antwerp and the Skyliners. Shanghai left on the outside. We'll see Beijing and Toronto in the knockout rounds as well. And this is what those knockout rounds will look like. A Serbian-Canadian clash to start. Antwerp then meet up with Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. Miami and the Skyliners, and Liman and Beijing. That will all start at 3 p.m. tomorrow. This is going to be a good one. The second Masters of the year concludes tomorrow from Jiaozhou Square. I'll be here 3 p.m. I need to see you there as well. If not, I'll send some people after you.